They sent me to Bakersfield, where I asked to be transferred, and so there was one job left in the personnel department, and the guy said, "We need you in the personnel department." So okay, so they started sending things out to transfer the people overseas, and I just took mine out of the file.
In the back. Here's the last one.
I just took it out of the file, and I go through the file, mine wasn't there.
It's funny how back
If you think with A, you probably would have been pretty close to the front.
Yeah, I know.
And these other guys had already, the other guys had all gone to Japan.
Yeah.
See what you missed, honey.
Not a good place in 44?
45.
45.
After,
45.
Oh, well, that was
in
July.
46.
46. Okay, so that was.
I was discharged in October of 46.
When we bought Okinawa, that was what, 45?
What?
It was shortly after Pearl Harbor. Did we bomb?
Pearl Harbor was 41.
Oh, that's right, 41. I would think. So it must have been like 42 that we did. Yeah, okay. Way after that.
I was just a little kid then. 9 years old.
I just mean that book you read. I didn't mean that you really knew.
But I do know.
Oh, okay. That's good you said it, not me. Yeah, I think I'd heard that one before, maybe because you brought it up, but I forgot about that clerk.
I don't think I'd ever heard that one.
It sounds familiar, yeah.
You would never get away with anything like that.
After I left, after they closed that down, then I went to Sacramento, and then I worked in the gymnasium.
Yeah,
That was my squadron, was the gymnasium.
yeah.
And I did their, part of the time I did guys their exercises.
You kind of led them in exercises, taught them how to do it.
You get up on a platform, you know, and you
Yeah.
have the guys all out.
Well, and then you were pretty lucky to walk on at University of Oregon and be on the football team. As a walker, just drove up with these guys.
Well, I had a pretty good background, you know, I was on the Jinxbusters team
What position?
in high school.
He played tight end. He played end. Yeah, more of an, and I think end there was more of a lineman. You weren't much of a receiver. They didn't really throw to you, did you? You were more of a blocker.
Moved right in.
Yeah, but were you more of a blocker than a receiver?
Well, we didn't do much throwing.
Yeah, I was gonna say. So he was like a lineman. Yeah, lineman.
Yeah.
But yeah, he played right in.
No, and I was in the Jinxbusters team, I was a junior.
Yeah.
And all the rest of the guys are seniors.
Oh, wow.
I was the only guy.
Did you know what the
I had-
Jinxbusters were?
I had,
Wilson.
I had
Why don't you tell? You know what the Jinxbusters were?
Yeah, it was the Wilson game that he beat college.
It's the first time in like forever.
Oh,
How many years was it that when you beat Pauly? How many years had it been that Wilson? 15 years.
or 16.
So they called the Jinxers. They got beat every year by Pauly High.
Lakewood just beat him a year or two ago.
It's funny how Paul's been good all these
Bring my
years.
green sweater.
When I was going to Wilson in the 60s, they weren't that good. Lakewood was really good. Milliken was okay. We were okay. But when we went to play Pauly, you could only play him during the day. No night games. And when we had to go play him, they'd open the gate, buses went in, play your game on your bus, out.
I thought it was at Compton.
Yeah, it was, and it was probably the same.
Their quarterback was Norm Van Brockman. I told this to Jeff the other day.
Yeah,
Norm Van Brockman.
at University of
He
Oregon.
was a very successful NFL quarterback.
For the Rams, right? Rams and the Vikings. Was he with the LA Rams and the
Yeah.
Vikings?
And then he was a coach for a while.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, coach.
And also on his team was John McKay, the SC coach.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
John
John.
McCain was the coach at USC.
Right. And then Tampa Bay.
He was actually second string halfback at Oregon when I went to.
Oh, okay. Yeah, John McKay was at USC for years.
Yep.
His son wasn't too bad in high school. He just never did much after that. Oh,
You did more in baseball, didn't you, Kirk?
Yeah.
You were a pitcher.
Were you buff like Grandpa?
No. I weighed 150 pounds when I graduated.
yeah, you see Grandpa some of those Air Force pictures. Yeah, he
Grandpa,
was
were you big and strong
pretty buff.
when you were in the Air Force and playing football and stuff?
Oh, I weighed 190 pounds.
All muscle.
Hmm?
All muscle.
Almost.
Wow.
Love muscle.
You remember his weight? Yeah. I don't remember my weight here.
195, right?
Went to Oregon for 215.
Working out a lot. Did he tell you all about the different places that his dad and mother lived? Anything about his parents?
Well, and my mother and father got married, and right before I was born, he had been working in the oil fields as a driller, and
In Long Beach area.
then he went overseas to Borneo
Borneo.
Borneo.
and went to work for the Shell of England. And he was in Borneo and Sumatra, and then he was into Burma. And my mother and I had already come along while my dad was over there. And she wanted to be with my dad, and so they shipped her over to Burma
He was
with me. And when I got there, my sister was born in Burma.
Oh.
She had the chance of...
Where is Burma?
Huh?
Where's,
Southeast Asia.
wow.
Sumatra
what?
is a big
I
island.
said, where is Burma?
Burma.
Asia. Southeast Asia.
Oh, yeah, India.
Wow.
It's part of India. I forget what they call it now. call it something
let's
else.
see, what is it called now? Miramar.
Rangoon.
They call it Miramar.
Rangoon.
Rangoon's the biggest city there.
So I got all kinds of pictures there of me when I'm 2 years old and 3 years old and living in Burma. And the type of the buildings that we lived in were up on stilts.
And there were water buffaloes. His dad traveled.
So my sister was born in an English colony. The chance when she was 21, she could either become an English citizen or an American citizen.
Oh, wow.
And of course, she stayed as an American citizen.
That his dad took jobs with Foreign Oil, and they lived in Brazil and in Turkey.
Then later on,
There's a picture of your grandfather there in Burma.
my
Guys over
dad had
That's what
there. Burma's little kid was
a
at.
cousin of his in L.A., the L.A. shipyard,
That would have been
and
1920.
that guy was transferred to
Wow.
Canada, Toronto, and was in charge of the Toronto shipbuilding company, and he took my dad with him, made him general superintendent of there.
That was the beginning of World War II.
First year I was there, I lived with my grandmother and some friends. I went to Wilson. And Then I went to Canada, stayed there for a year, came back. We moved in with my half-sister, who lived in Lakewood. Lakewood Village. And I went back to Wilson, and when I played football, I played rugby when I was in Toronto. You know, rugby is a 12-man game. To school there called Forest Hill Village.
No.
And I played
Where she was at?
tackle.
She lived around, like in Utah. She lived around Las Vegas for a long time.
It's just him and his sister there?
And I
There were
lettered
two sisters.
You're
in
both.
football and lettered in basketball.
You know, the coach that he had, Al Johnson, they talked about that when the coach wrote a letter for him to get out of the service, he was my coach at Wilson when I was at Wilson. Al Johnson. You may have seen the name Al Johnson. Kirk, you knew. You've heard Al Johnson.
Well, the guy that was the next coach had played quarterback on the team that I played with. Not the first year I played there. He
Well,
was,
Johnny played football and you played baseball?
Yeah, I played a little baseball, but Kirk did more in baseball than I did.
You played football then, or?
Yeah, I kind of did a little bit of everything, yeah. Exactly. No, basketball. Volleyball, never mind. Volleyball then wasn't.
I don't think they even had volleyball.
Yeah, it wasn't even.
I think it was just girls that played volleyball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
so then he sent that letter, and he called me in and said, "You've been accepted to Long Beach City College. You can get out of the service." And that's what I did. By then it was October. And they told me, don't go out for the team because you'll lose a year of eligibility. And we couldn't use you anyway. So I waited another year. Then I played Long Beach City College.
You know, me just handling these pitches are starting to fall apart. I probably should, I mean, I think a lot of people might.
You guys should scan them.
Yeah.
Probably wear
If you don't mind, we probably should take care of them. Pardon me?
losing white gloves.
Look at all that Lucille's barbecue on it. Sorry.
Can I see that?
Yeah.
Scan them and then just put them all on one hard drive and then you just have a case or a hard drive or something that's just everything.
Sounds right.
So it can't get like burnt or something like that.
That album.
Oh, man.
Probably one other one that has old pictures in it.
I would